What's going on, y'all? If you hear any music in the background, just music playing. So I do not own the rights to the music in the background. All right, if you hear it. But I basically wanted to finish where I left off at. The threats or wishing death on people, we had to find a better way, no matter where our temper go. Look, and we can look at the examples of YouTubers who have done that, but they are still holding on because they come back with a sympathy, I'm sorry. But yet their words has been thrown out there in the atmosphere. It's too late. It's out there. So even if a person decide that they didn't mean it and take their videos down, somebody already picked it up. And I'm a person who has been through that. But not in no manner where I threaten or wish someone to die. You see, if the day was to ever come where we can have the Cynthia G, the knowledge says, the Red Supreme, and 10 Toes Down, or other strong figures in the manosphere be on one topic, how powerful it would be and how it would change the mindset of those who listen, especially if it came to this situation. If it was dealing with white and black relationship or black on black, you hear it from Red, then you hear it from Cynthia, you hear it from O'Shea, and you hear it from Nala, you hear it from Taz, but everybody is spreading the same awareness, just like the news circulate the same report that be stuck in our head. You see, I don't know how I can explain why I stand up and I cannot judge women for a lot of their actions. I mean, a woman is going to be a woman and do women things. And men have never kept woman under control. She's the birth giver. She's the love pleaser. She is the seed that provides man to be a man. She's the seed, which means she's the key. That's why God said man should not be alone, so he gave him a woman. We are so off balance, and this is why we would never unite as a culture. And everybody got good points. How can people say that what's going on right now is that you got women that's coming up trying to be harder than Cynthia G, and I'm getting tired also of hearing black men being bashed. Black men ain't this, black men ain't. Y'all know where I'm going. Black men and can't be providers. Black men is killers. And you know what? As long as they got reports, as long as social media, women like Cynthia G, Nala Says, and the other women's fair, they're going to have this kind of information to spread. The same as the men. But going against our own culture is not solving anything. And it's not better to be with another culture. It's best to be with who love you. So it don't matter. But there are some cultures that you're not going to cross the line. We were at a point as a black nation where the black man was getting into the mind of the Caucasian man back in the days when there were no rights for black men. In other words, when black men start talking about uniting and having power, when black men was at a point where they loved the black woman and encouraged her to wear her natural or wear her own hair without all the makeup. Natural. It was becoming strong. And the love was being shown how black could unite. But then from the mindset, from the day that the law was changed, that black men would not be killed from looking at a white woman, talking to a white woman, whistling, being hung for looking at a white woman. Black men attitudes change, and black men use white women for trophies to come back in the hood to say they have a white woman. But it wasn't that doctor white woman. It wasn't that educated, high rank white type of woman. You see, the pimp game was played on the black women, and the few white women who got into the game of being prostitute broke away and got paid on their own. Then black women woke up and didn't need a pimp. But still to this day, you have men who say, I'm pimping these women. But no. If anything, men today are being tricks for these women. And this is why the social media is so popping, and why every female have an OnlyFans, or she's an Instagram model, or she's doing something, and they are clocking dollars and don't even have to be in a strip club. So, I'm not trying to make this a long video, but we need to look at this and see on both sides. Let's stick to one purpose and stop worrying about it. Behind closed doors, people gonna do what they want to do. So you can preach and talk and say what you ain't gonna do, but if You were behind closed door, God only know. But you would turn around and oh, please forgive me, y'all. I know I said I. When black women stopped feeling that they was loved and that they were not attractive enough, that's when they went to the weave. That's when they went to all the makeup.